Hello, guys! The lighting is awful. So, today it is 4:36 on the 11th, I believe. My phone is not telling me because it's saying swipe to unlock. 11th of January. As you can see, I dyed my hair dark. Once again, I changed my hair. It is fucking freezing. It's 1 degree, but it feels like -5. It's so cold in this house, especially because I had to wash to clean the windows and all that. So the windows had to be open, so it's really, really fucking cold. And I know I'm not wearing a face mask, but don't you worry, I am about to put one on. So I believe last time I spoke to you guys, it was just before Christmas, my Christmas work due on the 28th of December. Since then, I went out for New Year's Eve with Nana and Andrea. Because Nana was working in Buddha, and Nana was doing DJ in Brave. And then Winnie came out as well with two Portuguese girls that I never seen before. So we ended up spending the night together, the New Year's Eve together and all that. And Nana's and Andrea's sister was there as well, not Lisa. Isa. And yeah, it was a nice evening. I did get a bit tipsy, but my feet got fucked by my shoes. Like the back of my heels are fucked still from there. It actually like ripped my skin open and all that. So I've got like scabs on the back of my heels, and it really fucking hurts when I put shoes on. But it was a good night. And then what did I do on the first? I think I just literally stayed in the couch. I'm not too sure. I don't remember exactly, but I've been exercising every day since the start of the year. I did miss out on the 8th only because I actually forgot. Like, it wasn't a fact that I didn't want to exercise or I was too tired or anything like that. I genuinely forgot to do it. I woke up the next day and I literally remembered that I hadn't done it, and I was like, oh my god. But yeah, I have been exercising, not like fully workouts every day, but doing yoga as well, like 15-20 minutes. And then if I work out, it's 45 minutes. Yeah, I've been doing that, minus on the 8th that I didn't do anything. It has been really fucking cold lately. Almost snowed here. Of course, it didn't actually snow. I booked to go to Portugal in February because I was supposed to go to Prague for my mom's birthday, but obviously she went to Portugal and she's now not working, so we wouldn't be able to go to Prague for her birthday. So because I had the holiday booked from work already, I looked into going to Portugal, and I am now going to Portugal. I had to change some days around, but I'm now going to Portugal in the end of February. I literally started packing today. Not clothes yet, but packing like stuff that I want to take there to keep, because obviously here is really humid, so everything will get ruined if it stays here. So I'm taking like uni stuff that I'm definitely not going to need here. There, I'm taking everything that was in Lewis's and I's memory box because I'm not like throwing it away. So I'm taking that to Portugal, and I'm taking like junk journals and bullet journals that I've had for the past years there too, so I can keep them. Oh, this is burning like fuck. I don't really know if I like my hair or not. Some days I really like it. Some days I'm like, I wish I was black blonde again. But I think I will get used to it. And today I woke up randomly at 8 something, and then I was about to try to fall asleep again when I got messages from the group chat at work and my watch buzzed. So that woke me up fully. So I ended up waking up and at like 8, getting up from bed at like 8:20ish. And then I came to the living room, stayed here until 10, just watching the Useless Hotline podcast with George Clark and Max Allegre. And then at 10 I made a cheese toasty with tomato and a coffee, and then I had it, and then I started organizing my desk and the baskets underneath it. And then Ariana got up as well, so I started vacuuming the windows and cleaning the windows. The outside of the kitchen windows were disgustingly black because of all the smoke from the fire. And then she went out, so then I took the time to go to sort everything under the desk, not under the desk, under the bed. Sorted all of that out, and in the end ended up getting rid of 2 full bags of trash of things that I don't need and stuff like that. Then I went to Lidl and got few like things to keep me going for the whole month, and I came back and I have been watching the Useless Hotline podcast. And I came back and put everything away, vacuumed the whole house and washed the floors. I didn't vacuum the room though because Ariana was there and I didn't want to go there and like vacuum everything in case she was resting or something like that. But I am now alone. She has left. I don't know where she's went, but she's not here. And I am doing a face mask whilst watching the Useless Hotline podcast with George Clark, and I'm trying to buy extra weight for my luggage because my just the things I want to take, like memories and stuff and uni stuff, to Portugal is 14 kg. So I have to change the weight of my, and I bought a 15 kg to go to Portugal, like a 15 kg luggage allowance. So I have to change it to 21 so I can take some clothes with me as well, so I'm not naked. But yeah, I'm doing that now, and then I'm gonna probably do some junk journaling, which last time I spoke to you, this was my junk journal. As you can see, it is now pretty much empty because it was too full and it started falling apart. So I decided to take it all out and put it in a binder that I have here. So this is now my junk journal, which is pretty full as well. Like, I have to force this to actually close. But so this is my junk journal, and then when that is fully full, which will be like maybe 4 pages more, I then have this one so I can use as well. And this one feels like I have more, like this is bigger, the rings are bigger, I feel like, than that one. So I feel like I should be able to put more pages in here than I would on that one. I would move everything to this one, but I've already decorated that, so I'm not sure. I might do so, I might not, I don't know. For now, it is like this. What else? Oh, yesterday Archie sent me a Snapchat, and it was to invite me to the Buddha staff party tomorrow in Funky. So I've messaged Nana and Andre, and they are going, so I will go with them. He didn't tell me the time, but I will ask the girls and then we'll organize to go there. I have work on Monday, so I can't really stay too late, but it would be nice to go out. I'm just in the sofa relaxing, but I feel like that is pretty much it, really. Short one today, but I shall be back soon, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. No balloons this time. Right, boys and girlies. It's that time of day, and it's that time of the month that I am doing face mask. And today, oh, that's my mochi timer. And today, I'm also doing, let me finish with my lip balm on. My lips are on fire. I'm also doing feet masks. You can't really see it, it's underneath my sock. It's really cold. I'm doing feet masks too, but I'm about to put my face mask. I was off today and I was alone at home, not because Ariana was working, but because Ariana was, this is so bizarre. This mask looks really thin. But because Ariana went to London, she was supposed to go yesterday and work today. So she took yesterday, swapped the days off yesterday, and then she didn't go, so she then had to switch to days as well. So she's working tomorrow and Friday instead. Yesterday and today. And yeah, she's gone to London today. So I was home alone. I woke up randomly. No noise, no alarm, nothing, at like a few minutes before 8. And then I stayed in bed on my phone until like 9ish. Not 9ish, just before 9. And then I decided, because I've wanted to go for a walk for ages, so I decided today is the day. So I literally at 9, I got up and got ready and went to the common. I took my Kindle with me because it was a bit like humid outside. I knew I wasn't going to be able to actually sit down in a bench and read. So I read whilst walking. This is not a good idea because my lips are literally stinging. So I read whilst walking for nearly 40 minutes, and on the way back I went to Lidl, and then I got back, I lit all the candles in all the rooms in the house. But yeah, I had breakfast. I actually had breakfast not in bed. I had breakfast in the dining table.
15 minutes starting now.
I actually sat in the living room dining table having breakfast, which I had scrambled eggs and then a bagel with tomato and cheese and a pumpkin spice latte with a little bit of vanilla and cinnamon. This is literally going everywhere. It's so thin and it's so flimsy and wet and drippy. That's what she said. Anyways, yesterday I had a mental breakdown because I was super tired. I was literally exhausted mentally and physically from work because it was non-stop from 9:30 because we've been having issues with the scanner, so it was quite quiet at some point. So it was called Spock to get the scanners fixed. But then the construction people put in the alarms going off, and then one dumb person decided that it was a good idea to break the actual glass of the fire alarm to open the fire door. So the fire alarm wouldn't stop actually going off. So I had to deal with that at the same time that I was trying to get the scanner fixed. So I was basically, and he was with me in the counter, so I was basically alone pretty much all the day. But yeah, I was exhausted and I was stressed. And because I was so tired, I didn't want to come home and have to cook or do anything at all. So I was gonna order Chinese, like at the time that I was leaving work. So then when I got home, it would be arriving. So I went to the app, and guess what? It's closed on Tuesdays. So I couldn't do that. Then I thought what I could do is go to Romeo's and get some pizza, which is cheap as well, and it's a good meal. But I looked online and they only open at 5, so couldn't get that either. So then I remembered I had frozen pizza at home, and I basically went to Asda and got like this soft chicken, no, boneless chicken share box thing that was like £3.50 to have with my pizza when I got home. I get home, bear in mind I had to leave early, like half an hour early, because I didn't have lunch. So I finished at 4 instead of 4:30, and so I couldn't even use the oven. So I literally had a mental breakdown. I was on the phone with my mom. I was already like almost in tears at work as soon as I found out that the Chinese was closed. And then I got here, it was just too much. I got really overwhelmed and I just started crying on the phone with my mom. Oh, and I was trying to call my mom as well after work, and she just wasn't picking up whatsoever because she was out and she just was not picking up. So yeah, I had a mental breakdown and just closed myself in the room watching videos with my headphones on and just crying. Basically, I've stopped crying a bit more when when I had food, but I was still like tired, not tired, exhausted. And then I had food, blah blah blah, and then I did like 15 minutes yoga, and then I got in bed and read, because I knew if I read I was gonna go to sleep right away. So I read for maybe like not even 10 minutes, and I started to get really sleepy. So I literally put the Kindle away and started falling asleep. And so I went to sleep at like, I think it was like 10 to 11, and I think that's why I woke up so early today, because I literally I slept for 8 hours. So yeah, that was it. But yeah, yesterday I was at 16% on my book, and today whilst I was reading, I don't know if I actually said it because I think I got distracted. As I finished my walk, I was on 34%, I think. And then whilst I was having breakfast, I gave myself a goal that like I can't go to bed and do anything else until I get to 50%. So I washed everything away, but I came to bed, didn't go on my laptop or my phone until literally I got to 50%, which I am now at 51, I believe, because the chapter ended then. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I bought dye that is a lot darker than the one I did, and it's actually permanent for me to dye my hair just before I go to Portugal, because it's every wash I get it goes lighter and lighter. And today I started packing things for Portugal. I'm trying to get my mom to get me a yoga mat so I can have it in Portugal, so I don't have to take mine, so then I can do some yoga whilst I'm there as well. But I packed most of my clothes. It's just jeans, my airport outfit, and running shoes, and then obviously like makeup, earrings, and things like that. Day-to-day basis things, which makeup is not day to day. You get what I mean. So I have that as well that I need to pack. And I've been junk journaling all day. I don't know if I showed you my new junk journal. I think I might. I don't know. But this is my junk journal. My new one has MP at the front. Then I did a little cover page. And then I have a letter to open. Oh, I didn't even put the date. I need to put the date to open next year. And then I have my book bingo. I have my book tracker, which I read 2 books already. Oh, which I don't think I said. No, I didn't. Absolutely. On Sunday I was off, so I did my nails. They're really pretty. These ones I accidentally put the art's going the same way, but this is how it should look. And it literally took me a whole afternoon, so I was reading my book whilst doing my nails. Well, having Siri read my book for me, basically. I put it on translate and she was reading it out loud. I'm not explaining that too well, but yeah. I finished another book, and then I have my little library, which I put all of the books that I've finished reading. And then I have a little page for the 16th, 17th. This one doesn't even have a date. No, it does. 17th, 18th. I keep hiding the dates and I don't know why. Then I watched Molly May's documentary, so I did that page. And then another page for the book that I finished and that I started watching Singles Inferno. Then I did an affirmations page, which is all the affirmations that I listen to on my way to work, because in the morning I listen to a podcast that is like morning motivation, and it says all the affirmations for the day basically, and these are the affirmations that she says, so I've written them down as well. Then another page for the 20th, another page for the 21st, which was yesterday. Then I did a no spend because I'm trying to not spend as much money, and then this is today's, which I haven't finished. But yet, that is my junk journal. That is my day today. That is my update on life. And oh, my brother has a car, which I still am thinking if I should still rent a car while I go to Portugal or not. I'm still deciding on that. It will probably be last minute when I decide to do it. That has happened. Tomorrow I'm working at 8, so after this face mask, I'm gonna do I'm not out right away actually. I'm gonna watch this episode, which I think I have still like half an hour, 40 minutes left on this episode of the Useless Hotline, George Clark and Max Bollegde podcast, and then I'm gonna do a quick yoga session. I was supposed to do a workout yesterday because I was so stressed and exhausted already. I didn't even do it. That's why I did the quick yoga. And today I have work early in the morning, so I can't do it because I'm gonna be way too tired. But yeah, I'm gonna do a quick yoga, and then I'm gonna probably read some of my book again. I'm aiming for 4 books this month because like I'm halfway done. I'm halfway through this one already, and I read like 34% today. No, yeah, 34% today. Can do that easy. So I'm aiming for 4. I hope to finish this one by Sunday and start a new one, and then finish another one before the end of the month, or just at the end of the month. And then I want to start and finish one before I go to Portugal, minimum. And then I want to finish one in Portugal as well, because I'm going to be traveling to Portugal, so I have time to read. But yeah, that is my update. That's my little vlog. I shall see you next time I speak to you, and hopefully we'll be with another face mask to continue with the transition. I don't even know if I'm going to post these. I don't even know. I was thinking of doing like a compilation and doing like, because I think I started doing this just before I broke up with Lewis. So I was thinking of that, doing a compilation thing of like keeping up with Marta in her single era, something like that. I don't know. But because they're so long now, like they're 17 minutes long now, I don't even know. So I might like divide it in parts and do like first 2 months. I don't know. I'll have to like put them all together and see how long it actually is and how long I can edit it down to, because there's all the shit that I talk about that doesn't actually need to be put in the internet. But yeah, that is it. I shall see you next time. Goodbye. Hopefully next time that I speak to you, if it's not before February, it'll be in Portugal. Actually, no, it won't be in Portugal because I won't take my laptop. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. If I do take my laptop, hopefully it's in Portugal. If I don't take my laptop, it will be after Portugal. But yeah, bye-bye. It's not a game.